Mastery Madness is happening, so I wanted to figure out the fastest way to get mastery. I tracked hundreds of games, and here's what the data showed me. Brawl Ball. Brawl Ball can end the quickest. I won a match in 21 seconds. However, games often go into overtime and can end in a loss or a draw. The longest game I played was 3 minutes and 30 seconds because of the 2-minute and 30-second timer plus the minute of overtime. This is the fastest way to get mastery if you have a good team and are confident you'll win quickly. Duels. Duels is the second fastest. I won a match in 30 seconds. Granted, I dominated the entire match and we played on Hurricane, which has closer spawns. If it's a close game, lasts 5 rounds, and it's a battle until gas appears, it'll be far too slow. This game mode is very quick if you're playing alone and are confident you can win. Knockout. Knockout is the third fastest. I won a match in 43 seconds. I find this mode easier to carry compared to Brawl Ball. This is a very passive mode and games do tend to last longer. The medium to close range maps tend to end quicker because assassins are picked more often compared to marksmen. This is my personal favorite mode to push mastery. Hot Zone. Hot Zone is the fourth fastest. I won a game in 1 minute and 7 seconds. This was a perfect game with someone from my team always being in the circle. This is definitely one of the harder modes to get a quick game, but if you have a great comp and map control, you can get it done. The long games do, however, take 3 minutes. Bounty. Bounty is the fifth fastest. I won a game in 1 minute and 10 seconds. This game mode can be surprisingly quick or surprisingly slow. It really depends how passive everyone is playing. If you're confident in your dodging and aim, this mode would be perfect to get mastery on your marksmen, or even your throwers. Gem Grab. Gem Grab is the sixth fastest. I won a game in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Granted, we stayed on top of where the gems spawn and our opponents couldn't stop us. Generally, games aren't so one-sided, which would extend the time drastically. There's also the 15-second countdown, which can be interrupted multiple times. This game mode can have quick games, but in general, I would say the games are much longer. I really wouldn't recommend Gem Grab to push mastery. Heist. Heist is the seventh fastest. I won a game in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Since the rework, games have gotten so much slower. I also didn't have a game where we completely dominated the other team, which would have made it a shorter game. The heist immunity somewhat ruined dive comps, so games are much more back and forth. Games can take up to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so I wouldn't suggest this game mode to push mastery. Solo Showdown. Showdown is pretty terrible for pushing mastery, unless you've got a strong Power 11 brawler at low trophy. You have to be in the top 4 to get mastery, and often that takes a while. Between bush campers and people playing Ring Around the Rosie around walls, until the gas comes, games can take quite long. There's also teamers, which are the scum of Showdown and might prevent you from getting any mastery at all. Ranked could definitely be quick before banning in best of 3 if you're playing the earlier ranks. 5v5 is obviously way too slow unless you dominate and score quickly in the Brawl Ball version. Oni Hunt is fun, but is definitely not quick. Which game mode do you use to push mastery? I'll see you in the next one.